imagine time after time saying the right thing. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today is day 1359 of What's You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I transition from brick and mortar corporate world of business, 48 years in businesses of my own, owner or primary major owner in 27 different industries, as well as over a quarter century of that time simultaneously in corporate America, working for some very cool corporations. I got to admit, some of the biggest, brightest, most amazing corporations in the world, and they still exist today, of course. So transitioned to the online world in 2017. Didn't really transition. I pretty much cut off ties as part of my divorce, had to separate and get rid of all the businesses I had been doing with my ex-husband. So it gave me the opportunity to decide, well, what do I want to do now? I was old enough to retire, I suppose. I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to be done. And I've always been curious about the online world, the internet, since its inception, which has happened, of course, during my lifetime, actually during my grown-up lifetime. And I wanted to explore it. I wanted to figure out what was it about and how could I be a part of that? How could I hop on and what could I do? What would be interesting to do in the online world? So I've been exploring that for the last couple of years. And some of the things that I do nowadays, besides consulting and coaching business owners and helping them to decide and determine how to use the internet to best serve them and the people that they serve, I create a couple of pieces of content every day, and they are, number one, a piece called Supersize Your Business, where I discuss an idiom every day, which I kind of discovered by accident when I was moving as something to do, and I decided I liked doing it. It gave me the opportunity to think about what things mean, because what things mean and what we say and how we describe things, it has a huge impact on ourselves as well as on other people. And so I just keep sharing these idioms. And right now in the month of October, we are doing idioms related to time. So today was time after time. Time after time, what do we do to supersize and grow our business? Time after time, what do we want to do to supersize and grow our business? And do we notice patterns in our behavior, both good and bad, that are helping us to move toward what we want or helping us move away from what we want? And then I shared my top 3 pieces of advice or things that I would say we should do time after time in order to supersize or grow our business. And I shared a bonus one of be you, be yourself, be who you really truly are, because that shines through no matter what. And when you do that, there's no competition. That was a bonus one. And then my 3 were know what it is that you want so you can communicate that to other people. Really be clear on that. Continuously improve, meaning learn from your mistakes, because you're going to make mistakes. And always be seeking to improve and become a better version of yourself as well as your business. And finally, if you give value and serve other people, you will never be hurting for business and for livelihood and for the things that it is that you want in your life. So that was our Supersize Your Business today. Coincidentally, not really coincidentally, but our annual challenge today, our challenge this year to do one thing every day that centers us to get to know ourselves better, was about kind of thinking before you speak, and before you speak, run what you're going to say through 3 filters. And they were, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And I added, because you know me, I got to add stuff. I added, is it important or urgent? And is it for them or is it for you? Is it the thing that you're saying for them or for you? If I'm sharing my opinion, if I'm really being honest with myself, I'm sharing my opinion for me. I'm not really sharing it to benefit anybody else or to benefit other people. I'm sharing it maybe to get it off my chest, or to feed my ego, or whatever, or to just dominate or control or whatever I might be thinking at the time. But that's why I'm sharing my opinion. It's not because it's urgent or necessary. It might be, it's true for me, but it doesn't mean it's true for anybody else. And it's usually kind, but not always, right? Sometimes people say the truth hurts. Well, I think if you're saying that something that hurts, the truth hurts, then you're saying that for you, not necessarily for the other person, right? So I think if we speak from who we are and we keep those gates in mind, I think we will always serve ourselves and others well. And then our Get Up and Go challenge today was one of my favorite days, actually, using the imaginary friend exercise. Now, imaginary friend exercise is very personal to me, I guess, because I've used it since I was a teenager and kind of made it up by accident, but discovered how powerful it can be as an adult to have someone, an imaginary person, that you can bounce ideas off of. It's like having your own mastermind, but in your, like Napoleon Hill talked about, but your own mastermind in your mind that you bounce ideas off of. Very, very, very powerful. And I use that today to share the S in the SOAP framework for story with respect to the area and aspect of our life of relationships. Relationships, physical, and financial are the three big areas that come up time and time again with all my coaching and consulting students and clients. So it just seems appropriate to cover physical, relationships, and financial as the three ones that I break the SOAP framework down day by day, SOAP, and we go through and add tools for each day to help break down that area and aspect of our life so we can practice during the 30-day challenge. So after the challenge, people can easily and automatically do it themselves. They don't need help. They don't need additional coaching. They don't need a high-ticket coaching program to do it. They can do it. It's about getting the transformation and really, really helping people to automatically create a framework that they can use from now on, from after the 30-day challenge on, to create the life that they want, to deal with and handle any kind of change or challenge or obstacle or setback or stumbling block or problem that comes their way. They're guaranteed to have better results than had they not had a framework. We're just doing it the old-fashioned usual way, where something happens and we react to it. This way, something happens, we have a process that we put in our subconscious, we automatically go through, and then it guarantees that we will pick a better option, have a better outcome and result than before. All right, so that's a Get Up and Go challenge. Working on some other projects, but I did hear my granddaughter wake up, so I'm going to cut this short and say that's a relationship I always want to work on. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, if you have any questions, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.